Genital Jousting. I've been looking forward to this one. Would be a lie if I didn't say so. Yeah. It should be online multipene. Can I use a controller for this? Can I use it? Yes, you can. Controller support. Controller support on Genital Jousting. Thank you. Let's see what this is all about, shall we? Story mode it is. I am Casually Nathan, and we are starting. Let's see. Hold down to select an option, and if I hit the A button, it just puts that down as the direction. Look, down is below up. I'm not even hitting the button, I'm just hitting the A button. Please ask a friend for assistant. Don't have any friends? Ask your mom for help. She didn't respond? Don't worry, I'm sure she's just busy. I'm running out of ideas here. Why don't you email the developers? Literally cannot use the menu at genitaljousting.com. Oh, I guess it's not working. I can't do that again. Okay, let's just hit down. New game, continue. Well, I only did the, I unlocked a Steam achievement there for doing that, apparently. Okay, so, this audio looks like a little loud, maybe. There we go, just a little bit lower. So we're gonna do new game. Here we go. Let's take a look at Genital Jousting. Go to the left. Okay. Go to the right. Okay. I can move with the D-pad or the analog stick. Go to the top. Good. Go to the bottom. Good. Knock the apple off the tree. Okay. Press A to pull apple from the butt. Oh, okay. Eat the apple, I did. Eat another apple, so this is... Do I need to pull it from the butt, I guess? Okay. Oh. Eat another apple. There we go. Oh. Press A to pull from tip. There we go. Okay, gotcha. So you press A, it switches between controlling from the butt or controlling from the tip. Go to the sandbox. Okay, we're in the sandbox. Now what? To the swings? No one will ever love you. Check? What? Whoa. 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 Oh, hey guys. Hey guys now. Hey guy. Whoa, no. Hey, no, whoa. What's going on? No.
John woke to the shrill cry of his alarm clock and lay there, rigid, his usual morning condition. But there was another reason John couldn't get out of bed. It was the weight. A weight that had nothing to do with his muscles or fat or sweaty blankets. John was weighed down by a piece of paper. The invitation to his high school reunion. From across the years, the words he'd heard in the schoolyard were still clear. You're a loser. No one will ever love you.
3 months until reunion. Drag my balls out of bed. Ugh. Stupid alarm clock. Whoa. Got rid of that. Sent that to the void of space and time, didn't I? It's over here.
John threw on an outfit. He didn't feel comfortable wandering around his home naked. John needed to shower and wash off the sweaty stink of desperate sadness. Most people would shower, then dress, but John was running late.
Oh gosh, you can... It's getting all nice and clean. Okay. Brush teeth. Okay, guess that's just kind of this. I guess maybe the toothbrush is that. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, come on now. Oh wait, do we need the toothpaste? Oh, come on. Did I brush the teeth? I'm assuming I did. Oh, come on. Oh, this is just nasty. Okay, I'm guessing I brushed my teeth. Is there something that shows me my current objective? Is this not that good? I have necklaces on now.
John had 3 months until the reunion to turn his life around. First, he needed to clean up.
Clean the dishes and take care of the leftovers. All right, well, let's here we go. Here's the leftovers.
The only reason he'd ordered so much takeout was because Delilah, the delivery peen, made John feel butterflies in his testicles.
Can I just, like, get them? Oh, I can eat the leftovers. Okay, leftovers are taken care of, so let's get the dishes and put that in the dishwasher, and let's get this. Oops, I broke it. All right, that's okay. The oven's on. Can I close it? That's okay. Let's
If John took the toaster to the shower, he wouldn't have to worry about the reunion.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
John suddenly realized the time. Distracted by his new drive to improve his life, he had become late.
Uh-oh.
He needed to hurry, or he'd miss the bus to work.
Uh-oh.
John called it his study, but it was basically for games and porn. Mostly porn.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get out the door, get to work.
John had left his apartment late, but if he caught the express bus, he might make it to work on time. John didn't really like his job, but it had 2 qualities in its favor. 1, he could pay his rent, and 2, Barbara. Currently John's top candidate for his reunion date. John noticed a moderately attractive peen waiting at the stop. He tried to start a conversation and did not get the reaction he'd hoped for. It was probably because he was a minimum wage peen. She could probably sense it.
It's a nice bus there. All right, gotta catch the bus. Go to work.
The office hummed with cold fluorescent lighting. The air was cold and stale, lifeless.
There we go.
How long had John worked here? Long enough to deserve better.
Let me get that. Let me get that little cup. All right, well, that's okay. We'll just keep going. Flesh Corp. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. Yup. Oh.
John was late, but he felt daring. He could sneak into the office through the archives, or he could stroll through the front entrance with enough confidence to bluff his boss.
Yeah, let's do that.
Predictably, he chose the direct route. John was nearly trampled by the morning coffee rush. Everyone else was hard at work, grinding away. John might actually get away with this.
There we go. Just kind of... Oops. I'm just working.
The boss. He homed in on John, deluging him with spit and buzzwords.
Oh.
The boss ran out of synonyms for John's failings and gave him an ultimatum. Barbara would definitely not be interested in dating John if he was unemployed. He had to get to the quality assurance department.
Yes, I do. Okay.
There might be a faulty dildo just waiting to cost the company millions in lawsuits. John would have to test them all.
No.
Every atom of John's rectum began to vibrate with the frequencies of pure pleasure. His orifice was a paradise. This vibrator would end all wars. It was good.
It was good. Oh. And
That one was good too.
I could do this 50 times?
The Prostate Pounder X900 series, the most advanced vibrator on the market. Sweet mother of no, John, that's too much pleasure for one anus to handle.
What? What? Uh-huh. Don't tell me QA is above where I am. Oh. Oh, jeez. Sorry, guys. Whoa, my bad. First aid. Soothe asshole. Apply Band-Aid. Okay.
John's butt hurt, but his heart was proud. If that vibe had gotten out into the world, it could have injured a customer as badly as it had ravaged his anus.
Oh, there we go. Let's apply a Band-Aid now. Let's go ahead and...
The boss arrived and congratulated John on taking one for the team
You're
and
welcome,
jumping on the
boss.
hand grenade, or in this case, putting it up his butt. John was having trouble following the conversation because he was quite high on suppository painkillers. And then the boss said it. Promotion. Finally, the company was recognizing John's hard work
Nice.
and ignoring his minor faults like lack of talent,
Nice.
constant lateness, and flatulence.
There we go. Let's get out of here.
John's new office smelt like polished wood and success.
Look at that.
John's success. Sam dropped by. He'd heard John had been hurt. John said he was fine. He wasn't a softie to complain about a mildly ruptured rectum. Besides, he had a promotion to celebrate. John had met Sam in college during a sports ball game. He'd given him some stiff competition.
Oh, no, you don't. No, no, no. As I remember, I won this game. Come on now. No, you don't. No, you don't, buddy. Oh, no. No.
Not stiff enough.
Yes.
They'd started at Flesh Corp product testing together. Nothing builds a friendship like a long day of dildo mounting. Yes, John had known Sam for a while. But John couldn't hang out with Sam. He had a reunion to prepare for. He was going out with Barbara tonight. He just had to ask her.
Oh, I got a Band-Aid on my butt, so I can't eat my birthday cake. Yeah, sorry, dude.
Everyone was quiet, listening to the presentation. A good moment
Look
for
at the
John
suits.
to ask Barbara out.
And the glasses. Ask Barbara out. Which one's Barbara? Maybe Barbara's in pink.
That's not Barbara, John. Nope.
Nope. Is Barbara not in this room? Excuse me. Excuse me. Trying to get to Barbara so I can ask her out. Is this Barbara in the suit? You, Barbara?
Warmer.
Warmer. You, Barbara?
Barbara agreed. Well, she nodded. Sort of. Things were really going John's way.
Nice. Nice. Asked her out and she's cool with it.
John tried to act as suave as possible and listen to Barbara talk business. He didn't want to blow his chances at long-term love and short-term sex. Barbara began to talk about monthly feedback figures, and John started to zone out, imagining him and Barbara at the reunion, a power couple. She would make his classmates sick with envy, if he could get her to tone down the boring chatter. John's balls were gripped by certainty. Barbara was the perfect date for the reunion.
Got my skills behind the bar.
John thought he would impress Barbara by going behind the bar and showing the bartender a thing or two.
Oh.
Despite Barbara's protests that it was unnecessary, John knew that a true gentleman should follow her home. He was excited. There was still 3 months until the reunion, and he'd already landed his perfect date. All he had to do was seal the deal.
That's all I gotta do.
Barbara thanked John for the evening and politely did not invite him inside for coffee or sex, even though John had dropped some pretty obvious hints he'd be into both, or just the sex. The door slammed on John's hopes. He didn't understand. He'd laughed at all Barbara's pie chart jokes. He'd listened to her boring stories. The blank eyes of the lawn flamingos were witnesses to John's shame.
Well, I'll just get my balls out of here. What the hell?
John began the lonely walk home, thoughts tumbling like shoes in a dryer. He had done everything wrong. Barbara had led him on just to humiliate him. John felt empty. How could he get love? He felt like he was missing something, some key to attracting sex. But John was shooting blanks. What did Peens want? Then it hit John out of nowhere. Stuff. He had the success. He just needed to show it off. But where was John going to get all the stuff he wanted?
Buttloads
John
of stuff.
needed a sign.
For buttloads of cash.
A new day, a new John. He waited outside his local buttload store for it to open, eager to spend his promotion bonus on stuff. The best way to impress women. If it was buttloads of stuff John wanted, then he would need buttloads of cash.
Insufficient funds. What? Uh-oh. Oh, sorry, dude. Can I take your hat? Okay, nope. Let's just go. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, come on. Oh, that hurts. Oh, come on. Cool. Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Ah, come on.
Suddenly it occurred to John that he was going to make a lot of choices. And every one of those choices would tell the world who he was.
Jeez.
Did he want cheese or sausage?
Did he want cheese or sausage? That's a great question. Let's find out. I think we wanted sausage
Delicious.
and cheese.
Also delicious. How could John decide? What would a date think when they sat in John's home? Comfort or style?
I think they thought comfort.
John went with comfort. Plus, it matched the couch he already had.
What?
John weighed up all the differences, but this was a tough choice.
You know what? I think we gotta go with this one.
John chose the extremely, obviously bad TV.
What? I broke my one like this.
John realized that it was only 2 months and 29 days until the reunion.
Oh.
Time flies. Cactus or rose? Was John a rugged hero or a romantic poet? John had killed every plant he'd ever owned. This one would be a challenge.
Whoa. What?
There was nothing John could take with him to the grave. Except his coffin.
John liked to get his pizza delivered. That way he could see Delilah, the delivery peen. She always made him smile.
Free pineapple or pineapple free? I actually like pineapple, but we'll get this one.
John knew that Delilah thought pineapple on pizza was an abomination.
What bedding would Delilah prefer? John couldn't help wondering. Regular sheets, just like the regular pizzas he regularly ordered.
Devoid of any sense of style, buying new clothes would be John's toughest challenge.
John felt sharp and also like a phony. Very spunk rock. John decided to go with the outfit.
Music, the food of love. Should John go retro sophisticated or just retro? John was sure he could just pirate extra records.
Every can was made of metal, pulled from the bones of the earth, wrestled to the surface and smelted in roaring furnaces. All so John could buy peas preserved in salty water and stick them up his butt.
Whoa, there's my buttload of
John's new
stuff.
purchases were on the way to his apartment. All he had to do was invite a date over. One look at all his stuff and they'd be overwhelmed with sexual desire. John felt proud and also hungry. It gave him an idea. He should invite Delilah over for dinner.
Ooh, I should.
John was excited. Delilah was on her way. He just needed to set the mood to romance.
Okay, candles. so we need the match. Oh, this is not going to be easy. Okay. Match. And how do I light said match? Oh man, this is not going to be easy. Okay, let's see. Can't do this with the mouse a little more accurately, can I? No, I think that's kind of the point. Okay. What about... Okay. Nice. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. All right, candles done. Music. Can I do the music? Okay, I guess we gotta use there. There we go. Oops. Okay, scatter roses.
John hoped she didn't have allergies.
Oh.
That must be Delilah at the door.
Let's go. Come on in, lady.
The door opened and there was Delilah. John gulped down his nerves and invited her in. John could tell that Delilah was impressed by his stuff.
Yeah.
It was time to crank up the mood to seduction.
Hey, offer wine. Come on, dude.
John wanted to offer Delilah wine, but he'd already popped his cork. Delilah started looking as nervous as John felt. He assumed it was because she was shy too. They really were compatible. Of course, at the reunion, he couldn't mention Delilah was a delivery peen. That would be embarrassing. Delilah suddenly headed for the door. And just like that, John was alone again. Delilah hadn't even looked at his stuff. The rejection burned. John felt insignificant. He had everything he wanted. The job, the money, the stuff. So much stuff. He wanted to destroy all of it.
No.
Shove it into the abyss. His stuff didn't matter. He was a shaft in a machine. A lonely piston pumping away like all the others in his rigid place. Nothing special about him. Why should Delilah or Barbara or any other peen be interested in dating him? He was just like everyone else and they could tell. John wanted to be special, but he had to face the numb truth. Die, couch. Take that, TV. He wasn't. And all the money and stuff he'd ever accumulate wouldn't change that. He thought it would make him unique.
Fuck off, inanimate objects.
But it just made him more like everyone else. He should leave it all. Get out of this little town and go on an adventure.
Begone, boxes.
See the world. He was a boring corporate drone, but he didn't have to be. He could be a traveler, exploring jungles and climbing mountains. He could visit the wonders of the world and get his picture taken. Like Peony Island, the unspoiled paradise he'd seen on TV. That was it. John had to travel.
That's it. I'm
Bags
traveling.
packed, John was ready to put 5,000 miles between him and his problems. He was leaving it all behind.
Okay. And I guess I need my bag. And I guess I go too.
John was so close. He could almost smell the freedom of the skies.
What?
Security sent John back through the detector.
How the hell do I empty my pockets?
John had forgotten he had his nail clippers with him. He'd have to buy another pair soon, or he'd look ridiculous.
Whoa. Whoa.
When the acceleration of takeoff had slackened, John felt a sweet relief. He had left his worries on the runway.
Been on a flight with a
He
bunch
was
of dicks.
up in the clouds, on his way to adventure.
Wow.
John's adventure had begun at last, and clearly it was a small world after all, and also a flat one. That was going to piss off the globeheads.
Okay. Experience the wonders. Okay, so how exactly do you do that? Oh, that's how you experience the wonder, with a buttstagram. Good to know. Less money. Buttstagram. Ooh, space station. Train. Nope. Bison. Nope. Penguins. Big Ben. Is that what that is? We love Italy. Oh no, that's what? 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 I thought that was what? Okay. It's just, I think the hashtags are random. Leaning tower piece right there. That's gonna be. There we go. Come on. Old penises can't get all the way up. Sad.
John was having fun, but something told him he needed to go home. Probably his empty bank account.
Oh.
John was on his way back home. He was out of money, but money can't buy love. What it can buy are the experiences that had made John a more interesting and developed person, with 100 Buttstagram photos to prove it. Finally, everything was going smoothly. John felt good to be back on the familiar ground of home, but he would feel better to be on the familiar mattress of home. That's not John's bag. Not that one either. Nope.
Yeah, here we go. Excuse me. Oh, I need my luggage.
Despite John's swell of fresh optimism, traveling was exhausting, and he just really wanted to get home and get some sleep.
Ooh. There we go. What? This is another tutorial or something? Take the love letter to her locker. No one will ever love you. Check. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, no, get out of here. No, no, not doing that again. No, 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 no.
Another nightmare. John's stress about getting a date for the reunion was making him think of her. Harmony. He hadn't seen her in years. Would she be at the reunion? John shook off the thought. He wasn't a child. He was a fully grown penis.
6 weeks until reunion.
John, why is the bathroom barricaded? John's butt started to buzz. Had he left a vibrator up there? Whatever it was, he should get it out.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess if I gotta get it out, you know where I'm going.
John's old phone.
Oh.
They really were indestructible. It was Sam calling. He wanted to check in on John. The travel looked fun, but it was so sudden. Was John okay? Sam was such a softie, always worrying about feelings. John had only one feeling, and it was the feeling of being awesome. He could drop Sam a text, but John was on a mission. The reunion was getting closer, and he had to get a date. Fortunately, John knew exactly where to find love.
I did?
John held his breath. He was about to meet his match. He had to reassure himself he could do this. He had a good job. He had nice stuff. He had traveled. He was ready to find love. On Weena, where all his sexy travel photos would give him the pick of the pack. Too skinny. Too short. Too much foreskin.
Party, Take her.
Hot. Not enough foreskin. Glasses.
Bad and dirty.
Sexy.
I like potatoes.
Bangs.
Follow me on Bustagram. No.
What a loser.
Helga 46 Doge lover.
Yep, the pick of the pack.
Get any match.
Yes! John had the pick of the pack.
I'm a very dirty peen, if you know what I mean. Oh.
John valued honesty in a date, but he had been expecting a different kind of dirty. A sexy and much more hygienic kind.
Oh. Damn. Just a nice queen looking for love, says Maria. Put on ice skates, okay. I want this one.
John was scared of getting circumcised so late in life.
Oops.
Oh.
Oh!
Better put that on ice.
What the hell?
It'll be okay, John. Chicks dig scars. I hope.
Oh, what the hell happened? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh.
After
Oh,
the
oh, oh.
reattachment surgery,
Stop looking
the
at my
doctors
channel.
had
Hello,
told
I'm
John to
Golden
rest.
Master. What's
so
up, dude?
He did for 6 hours.
Welcome. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to just go to the movie. Can I eat some popcorn?
Ugh, salty. Ugh. The date was off to a great start. Don't offer her popcorn, John.
I'm eating all the popcorn I can. Okay, I think I've had enough popcorn. Find a seat. All right, let's find a seat. For what am I watching? This is called Genital Jousting. Sorry, I didn't mean to take your seat, dude. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, here's a seat. Here's a seat.
John was in stitches.
Right now I'm dating. I need to find somebody to take to the high school reunion. That's right now what we're doing. Okay, let's take the flowers. Let's make a good impression.
Karen had invited John straight over. She was not fooling around. Very exciting.
Oh, hey.
And
thanks.
now she wanted him round the back.
Oh, did she? Oh, party. Oh, a party.
Karen let John know that the cake was only for the kids. So was the candy and the piñata. And that she'd be back in 1 hour.
She'll be back in 1 hour. Well. All right, let's just be nice. Just be nice and watch the kids. Yeah, there you go, kids. Yeah. Before I think I'm gonna head out, that's a bit weird even for me. Yeah, I totally understand that. Yeah, this is just a story about somebody who wants to get a girl and impress people for their high school reunion. Just happens that it's a penis, and everybody's a penis. But I totally understand. Hey, no worries. Totally understand.
John laughed at Melody's hilarious bullfrog story. She was adorable.
Did I traumatize
Everything
you?
was going perfectly.
Whoa, 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 no, no, no. No, I'm coming, my date. Oh, my date.
John never saw Melody again.
No, my date. Sharona, 41, must be alpha, wear a suit.
So
wearing a
far,
suit.
Weena had been a parade of weirdos and rejections. If this date didn't work out, John vowed to give it up. But maybe this time, maybe today would be his day.
Meet Sharona. Let's meet Sharona. Must be alpha, wear a
Sharona
suit.
sighed and said, "You'll do."
Oh, snap. Is she? Am I getting married to Sharona? Looks like that. I don't know. I mean, how else? I don't.
John felt a little
Maybe it's
underdressed
sweat?
and a lot overwhelmed. He was
Take a
surrounded by
seat.
strangers, and Sharona was glaring at the muscular groom. At least John hadn't missed out on the cake.
Here we go. Here's the
John realized that Sharona had only brought him to create some penis envy. What a terrible plan, for so many reasons. John got excited. They were going to cut the cake. "He's mine!" Sharona screamed as she launched herself at the newlyweds.
What?
Suddenly, penises were up and yelling, "No, he's mine!" It was a no-holds-barred cockfight.
Get the heck out, it says. Oh, get out. Get out. Let's get out of here. Come on. Let's go. Get out. Pass the bride. Let's get the heck out. Oh, jeez, there's a knife. Oh, some dude's trying to stab me. Oh, get out of here. Oh, let's go. Get out of... Oh, excuse me,
As
Reverend.
John dodged flying glasses and cake, he felt a stab of envy. The groom had dozens of penises after him, and John had none. It was just wrong.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
John left the screams and explosions behind him. It was a disastrous end to his online dating.
Why is there something? Yeah, I don't
He
know why
had
there's something
tried
there.
everything, and it just wasn't good enough. He wasn't good enough.
Just a depressed penis.
Swans was so simple. If you gave them bread, they liked you. But you can't take a swan to a reunion.
Well, let's go give one some bread. Come on, let's give this one some bread. Okay, maybe I can eat the bread? Swan tamer. Wow. Swim. Why does this game exist? I don't know. Probably because of Rule 34? Oh, isn't that the thing that we were just discussing? Oh, ow. Oh, my balls. Oh, that hurts.
John wanted what that groom had.
There's a
Love.
seagull. A penis seagull.
Real love. The
at this guy
kind that makes
smoking.
penises fight to the death.
Oh, I want that cigarette. Okay. All right, dudes. All right, get me on the bus. Get me on this bus. Dude's picking on me. Take a shower. All right. Here we go. Let's just go ahead and flick that. Get all nice and clean.
Days later, the question was still bugging John. Why were so many penises in love with the groom? But no one loved John.
Getting clean in the shower. Do the dishes.
It wasn't fair. John deserved attention. He had money and Buttstagram pics of his adventures. He even still had quite a lot of stuff. What did that penis have that John didn't?
Yeah, what? Maybe just like push this in. Yeah, just push that in there. Push the dishes in. Come on, gotta do the dishes here. Hey, come on now. Let's get these dishes. All right, there we go. Did the dishes. Watch some TV. Yeah, let's watch some TV. That sounds good. Just hit the button there. There we go.
Then it hit John. That penis was so strong and hard. That's what everyone wanted. That's what John wasn't. That's what John had to be to find love. It was time to hit the gym.
Yeah. Let's hit the sack. Uh-oh. Is it bad dream time?
John arrived at his local gym. A part of him
Megaflex.
couldn't believe he was here. He just wasn't a gym penis. But John had tried everything else. If he wanted to get the perfect date, he'd need to sign up. Sam? What was he doing here? Of course, Sam was married. John's theory was right. If you get muscles, you get love.
John, famous killer. Maybe. In the making.
Out of nowhere, Sam asked John how he was doing. Really doing. For a moment, John wanted to be honest. But he didn't come to gym to be a softie. John was here to get hard.
That's true. I'm not here to be
It
a
was John's
softie.
first time in a gym since school. He tried not to read too much into that.
Get a membership. All right, let's just go to the counter.
Sam went on ahead with a chipper promise to meet up with John inside. John had two options. He could try month by month, or if he signed the 10-year Big Muscles Big Savings contract, he'd get a free easy squeezy water bottle. John only needed muscles for the reunion. After that, he wouldn't care.
That's true.
John wasn't a sucker. He knew the importance of hydration.
So I just got both.
The gym's clean peen pool policy meant that John would have to do something he had never done before. Get naked in front of strangers. Maybe he could set a record for speediest cleanse.
Oh, sorry, dude.
John pretended he was alone and not surrounded by wrinkly, wet cocks. If John had to be clean, he might as well do his laundry too.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Excuse me. Put on swimsuit, it says, huh?
John liked the efficiency of it. Besides, he was going to the pool after this, so it's not like his outfit wasn't going to get wet anyway.
Oh, so I just didn't put on a swimsuit.
Sam enthusiastically greeted John and offered to show him around, obviously not realizing that John was a natural athlete. The pool was like baptism, the icy water washing away John's flabby flab. He found his stroke, gliding through the water like an eel with large, ungainly testicles.
Like leaping into the water. Get ripped, it says.
This wasn't hard. John couldn't believe Peens actually got gold medals just for splashing around. Maybe he could become an Olympian.
An Olympian.
He was slowing down a bit, flailing a bit.
Yeah, no,
But
hey, no
John
worries,
pushed
dude.
on,
Have a good night.
knowing that looking good in a Speedo was the only thing that could save him from an empty existence. John wanted to take a break. Forever. The pool was not his friend. It was not the blissful wet dream of his fantasies. It was a hellish prison of murderous fluid determined to drown him. No wonder life crawled out of the sea, desperate to escape the water. Done. John had not drowned, but more importantly, he had not quit. Time to hit the weight room.
Oh, the weight room, huh?
John's muscles bunched and bulged. The time in the gym was already paying off. Fresh from conquering the pool, John felt ready for anything the gym could throw at him, even heavy metal weights. Clearly, John knew how to handle equipment. Sam cheered John on, as if he needed it. John smashed the mirror. He didn't want to look at his old body. He wanted to be hard. Adrenaline coursed through John's veins, his butthole clenched like a fist. John was forging himself into the peen he saw on movie screens, bulging and sweat-slicked, hard and shiny. Boom! John was cocked and loaded. Didn't Sam ever get out of breath? The stream of encouragement was exhausting. Slow and steady. That's right, John. Like a lover. Or pouring gravy. John, getting flung from fast-moving objects since preschool. Like the sweet sound of spaghetti and meatballs hitting a wall. That had gotten John's heart rate up and his life expectancy down. John was sweating like a senator on a sex tape, but he wasn't done. John took a deep breath, clenched, and pulled. Sam made this look so easy. John squashed the thought. He'd just have to push harder. John tried to make eye contact with Sam, get in his head a bit. Sam didn't seem to notice John, but John could tell Sam was impressed. Even though he still hadn't looked at John, not that it mattered to John, because John was in the zone, deep in the zone.
Damn, I broke it. Nice.
With the sound of a deflating truck tire, John's sphincter gave out. Sam congratulated John for trying and told him it was okay to take things slow, as if John was going to quit. Well, he wasn't. John had a mission, and the reunion was getting closer.
Yes, it is. 6 weeks still. Tone your body, jog. Be your best self. Nice. 5 weeks. Burn those carbs. Come on, get up there. Get up there, jog. Yes. And up. Eat that chicken. going faster now. Ooh, it's easier for my dude to do now. Look at, there's even more weight on those now. Wow. Damn. Self-worth is up. Nice. Go to the right. Go to the left. Go up to her. Oh no. Cross the road. Oh. Ah. Oh, what? Ah. Oh, nice. Find your locker. Oh. Oh. Oh, ow, 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 ow. No one will ever love you, no. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
As soon as John woke up, the mirror called to him.
Wow.
His abs looked like a pack of vacuum-sealed hot dogs. Tasty.
They
Jim
do?
had remade John into a sculpted Adongus.
Ooh, 3 weeks until reunion.
He was finally everything a peen should be. Successful, traveled, and photogenic.
Yeah.
It was time for his morning pre-gym workout.
Pre-gym workout. Yeah. Got the treadmill? Where's my treadmill? My
The
treadmill in
swan
here?
was starting to like John. It hadn't tried to peck his eye out in hours.
Let's go find my treadmill. There we go. I need my treadmill. Nope. Sorry, TV. Sorry, TV. Whoa.
The reunion invitation caught John's eye. He read it again. And again. Stunned. He'd gotten the date wrong.
Uh-oh.
Very wrong.
Uh-oh.
The reunion was tonight.
What?
Tonight!
6 hours? What?
He'd have to go alone. They'd all be there, and they'd look at John and they'd know he was still a loser. No, there was still time.
Huh.
John needed a date fast. He'd have to go out. He'd have to make an impact. John had to dress his best, only better.
Okay, come on. Let me go. We gotta get changed. Come on. Let me get changed. Oh, we're supposed here.
Is this sending the right message?
No, I don't think so. Let's get something different.
Oh, my, John. Welcome to the gun show.
No, let's get...
That's a choice, I suppose.
No. There we go. That's what we're going to do.
There had to be someone single and desperately alone in the city. Someone besides John. He just had to find them. John went straight to the nearest bar. Sure, it was still early, but he couldn't waste any time. There must be some day drinkers he could pick up.
Ooh.
It was a classy place. Even the vomit was high quality. The bouncer looked like a hagfish that had taken up lacrosse.
But I went in anyways.
John stepped into the bar and saw her. The answer to the question, what was John's purpose? Her. Loving her. Being with her. Taking her to the reunion. Their eyes met, and John knew she felt the same. Gladys did not feel the same. But John wasn't going to give up on their life together. A couple of drinks would loosen her up to their destiny.
Jeez.
Wow. Gladys was not an amateur when it came to drinking. John had to keep up.
Okay.
It was working. Gladys was definitely warming up to John.
There we go. Let's get lots of. Okay, now let's get wasted.
John's bladder was very full. It sloshed audibly as he moved. John needed to get to the bathroom right away. Holy balls. John had never felt such relief.
Oh, stuff's going on in that bathroom. Oh.
John looked around. Gladys was gone.
Uh-oh.
John cursed his petite bladder.
Aww.
The bored bartender shrugged and told John Gladys had left because some creep was trying to get her drunk.
Find this creep.
The bar was empty. The creep must have left too. It was
Jesus.
clear the cockpit was on autopilot. Time for John to hit the next bar.
Oh, geez.
John's anxiety had sunk under the surface of the beer he'd drunk. While his confidence was floating high, this was the place he'd find love. It was empty, except for the bartender. Clearly this bar's only special was unhappy hour. 2 for 1 was a good deal, though, and so far the beer had lifted John's spirits. Another 4 would make him feel twice as good.
Jesus.
The bartender gave John a smile that set his heart hammering. He had to impress her.
Get the bartender. Okay.
What was so offensive about offering a big tip in exchange for a date? John had thought bartenders loved tips. He needed to find a better club, one with a vibe. John was drawn by the pulse of the music. It pulled him forward like a moth to a fiery death.
Love it first
John was
glance.
running out of time to find a date and prove that he wasn't a loser. With booze buzzing round his head, John found himself on the dance floor. Everyone was up close and sweaty. John was exhilarated. He felt alive. John was working himself up to try a little bump and grind. It was a moment out of a movie. John alone on the dance floor with a gorgeous penis, their sexual chemistry exploding. She moved away, coyly. John could tell when someone was playing hard to get. He let her marinate in the tension before making his move. John wasn't taking no for an answer.
Aww.
Some people have no sense of fun, but John was certain the next bar would be different.
The next bar will be different. We'll get this. The rectum. Nope.
The next bar wasn't different. John couldn't understand why everyone was so sensitive. It was like no one wanted to have a good time. Like no one had a
Club
sense
chub.
of humor.
Dixies.
John had meant that as a compliment. When did the world get so uptight? John's ego was as bruised as his shaft. He had to admit it. He'd failed. He was where he belonged, in a creepy murder alley covered in trash. John would have to go through the garbage to get out.
Ugh.
Oh, that's gross. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, it's so moist, but textured.
Oh.
It smells like rotting dick yogurt. John's misery was sour in his mouth. He needed a drink to wash it down. There was still one bar he hadn't been kicked out of yet.
1 hour until reunion.
John had cleaned himself up as much as possible. He really needed a mint.
I needed a mint.
John got it in, but he needed more to satisfy the machine. Nailed it. John let out his anger, his frustration. Life was a shitty joke. It wasn't fair. You want to mess with John? Do you? This is what you get. Fuck you, you fucking thing.
Yeah.
You had one job. That's how you get what you want. Ugh, menthol. John wanted the strongest drink they had. Rough night? Someone asked John. He hadn't noticed her when he came in, but now he did. It really had been a rough night for John, but he felt a little better that someone cared enough to ask. It was a pity they were up, but destiny had given John a second chance. John made his move. Unfortunately, according to Alice and to her boyfriend Chadrick, it was the wrong move.
Oh. Dang it.
Chadrick threw John into the alley and followed, making unoriginal but still terrifying threats. Get him, John! Oh my God! I can't watch. Don't hold back!
Get him, John.
Give it to him! Brutal. Yes! Yes!
Oh.
John had survived. No, he'd won. He'd won. He'd won. He wasn't a loser. And there was the proof lying in a bruised, bloody heap. John didn't need a date to the reunion. He needed to go over there and beat the pre-cum out of those dicks. High school reunion, the perfect time to teach someone a lesson.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Can we go this way?
The doors of the school.
Ooh, here we
A
go.
sight John had dreaded every day for years, and now he was going willingly through them, unafraid, fueled by years of unprocessed anger fermented in loneliness.
Class
John
away.
was back. The chickens were coming home to roost, and they were all cocks.
Find the boys.
These were the peanlets he'd grown up with, now with jobs and marriages and beer bellies. John was surprised at how ordinary they had all turned out. He spotted them, John's tormentors. Time for them to feel the wrath. Ha! Who's a loser now? Who? Whoa! Don't let up.
Get him, John.
Careful.
All right, come on, John. Come on. Get out of here, John.
That's the stuff, John. How do you like that?
Yeah, there we go. Get him, John. Come on.
John poured his anger into every punch.
Get him, John. You almost got Todd.
Fight back, John!
Come on, John. Get him. Come on, John.
Pow!
Yeah. We only got 2 guys left.
Ow!
Come on, John. Get him. Get Todd. We only got this guy left. Who's this?
Get in there!
Get in there. Yeah? What do you got? Come on. Craig.
Ha! John had won. He'd won. No one could say John was a loser now. John's primal joy faded as he saw how the other penises looked at him. Not like a winner, like he was trash. John tumbled down the steps, hitting every bruise on his length and his ego. It was her, Harmony. She had been at the reunion. She'd seen it all and followed John out. To laugh at him more? No, to see if he was all right. Why did that hurt John so much? This was John's chance to ask her why all those years ago she'd said to him, No one will ever love you. Harmony stared at John in shock. How could John not know why? Didn't John remember what he'd done?
What did I do? What did John do? That's not an apple. Damn it. Eat another apple. Ew, 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 ew. Oh, go. Go to the bleachers. Bleachers are... Ask her out. Way. Oh, jeez. What the hell? This is basically my journey. Buttlugs, the pizza girl, through the pizza girl, through the playground, through the school. I can't get in. Jesus. Clearly. Well, I mean, you knew that pretty 6 hours later. Interesting.
There was nothing Sam enjoyed more than the fresh air of an early morning.
What?
The dew sparkling on the grass, the music of the trees, space to think.
Ask a friend to play with you. Guess I can use the keyboard. Anybody out there want to play? Can anybody play this game with me? Let me look. I guess I'll play it.
What was that smell? It made Sam's eye water. It was John, passed out and crusted with vomit and regret. John was awake and tolerably clean. Sam tried to be gentle and invited John to join him on his walk. Sam coaxed John along. It was like herding compost. John couldn't answer Sam's questions yet. How had he ended up such a wreck?
Jeez, come on, John.
Sam couldn't resist the tasty treat. If only John could fly away from his pain as easily. The throbbing ache dulled. John was feeling much more himself, and he realized that was not what he wanted to feel. Sam saw his friend's misery. He suggested they keep going. John wanted to know something. Why didn't anyone love him? As soon as he said it, he felt like a softie, whining about his feelings. But Sam didn't make fun of him. Sam asked him to go on. And so John told him the whole story about how hard he'd made himself and how unfair it felt, and everything he'd done. Saying it out loud, John realized he'd sounded like an asshole. But he'd done everything right. Why didn't he get what he wanted? Why didn't John get love? Wanting someone isn't the same as loving them, said Sam. You'll figure it out, John. But you have to keep trying.
I'm guessing those are like achievements that you can get that I'm not going to concern myself with.
How about a bike ride? Sam asked.
Oops. Come on, get a bike.
John struggled to get his balance, but Sam told him not to give up. John kept trying, getting better as they went.
Yeah, there we go. Peens on a bike. Excuse me. Excuse me.
John and Sam stopped and looked at the sunset. For a moment, John let himself be quiet and listen to the world and look at how beautiful it could be. Life can be hard, said Sam, but that doesn't mean we have to be.
There you go. The end. The end? That's it? Just like that? That's it? Sculpt your feelings. Pick flowers. Pretend therapy, wait outside. I did both. Oops. Titanic. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Cool. Oh. 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 Oh, man. Oh. Okay. And that is done. I think that's going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and just let this go until, thanks for playing. That was it. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream early tonight since that was a full playthrough. Totally sucked at it, by the way. And there it is. I can't believe there's online multi-peeing, but you know what? I think that's going to be good enough. So, that was it. That was Genital Jousting, everybody. That's it. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. For now, we end the stream. I'll be back tomorrow night on Twitch with the regular weekly Friday free Epic game. At least it's on Thursdays for me, so it's Fridays for a lot of other people. So the free weekly game on Epic will be tomorrow night on my Twitch page, Casually Nathan. Have a good night, everybody. Right now I've got something else to do.